Hi everyone, welcome. This is Peter's English podcast, and I'm your host Peter, and this is PiP Picture in Picture Mode episode. It's called Learn English with Peter. Yay! Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, we can continue. Uh, Welcome everyone. This is your most popular kind of episode that you very like, and I'm so happy that you like it because thanks to this kind of episodes that are about English learning, my podcast is growing. Yay! Perfect. And let's start with the slogan because Peter is this is not ramble episode and you cannot ramble like idiot. Let's start. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. Okay, everyone. And wait a minute. Now, okay. Now it's okay. Okay, I think that my headphones cannot eat me, and we can start. Okay, uh, let's update the chat, and okay, and let's start. So happy that I can do this because it's my hobby, people. And okay, here is okay. Here is yes. I have to change to study and learn mode. Action, action, people. In this PiP mode episode Learn English with Peter, I want to talk about articles a, and the. The. I don't know if the pronunciation is right, but who cares? Okay, who cares? And okay, here is action. We can start. And yes, I can tell you before the start of this live stream that yes, Peter, you have started it. Yes, I know. Yes, I know that you like my American English pronunciation because let's be honest, we Slovaks, I mean East Slovaks in East Slovakia, we use r. Yes, you know, and this r is similar like in Scotty, like with in Scottish British English or like in American English, because let's be honest, I cannot spell r like in British English. I like American English pronunciation, and this can be the my reason why people in the USA mostly like my podcast. But okay, people, Peter, just be quiet, shut up, and let's go to the live stream. Okay, yes, of course. And here we are. Action. Action received, Peter. Sudden learn mode activated. Let's begin our clean, safe, professional English teaching session on articles a and the. Step by step, one idea at a time, with your discovering the rules as we go. Can you see it? Yes, you can. Let's start. Okay. Step 1, warm up question. Before we talk about rules, let me ask you something simple. Imagine this sentence: I saw a cat in the garden. What do you think fits better here? A, an, or the? Take your time. No, there's no rush. Just choose the one that feels right and we'll build from here. I saw a cat. A. Why a? Because I think that it's only a one cat, and we don't know which kind of cat. We cannot describe this cat, and this action we need to use a, I think. But let's wait for the explanation. Okay, F5. A. Great, Peter. A is exactly what most learners choose here, and it shows your instinct is already strong. Let's slow down and look at why it works one idea at a time. Step 2. Why A fits here. We say, I saw a cat in the garden because it's not a specific cat. The listener doesn't know which cat. It's the first time we mention it. Cat begins with a consonant sound, so we choose A, not N. So far, perfect. Step 3, your turn again. Now imagine the next sentence after the first one. A cat was, cat was black. What do you think goes here? A, N, or the? The, because we are talking about specific cat. This is easy, people, isn't it? You have to wait. And here we are. F5. The. Exactly, Peter. The is the perfect choice here. And now we can uncover the rule behind your instincts. Step 3. Why the fits in the second sentence? We say, I saw a cat in the garden. The cat was black. Because now the cat is specific. The listener knows which cat you mean. It was already mentioned once. We are talking about that same cat. This is one of the most important article rules in English. Step 4. Build the rule together. Let me ask you a small discovery question. When we mention something for the first time, which article do we usually use? A, an, or the? We use a, an, of course. What else? A, an. Okay, you have to wait. But yes, let's be honest. I know that I'm right. Okay, F5. We use an. Exactly, Peter. An is the correct choice for the first mention. Your intuition is working beautifully, like usually. No, I'm joking. I am joking. Let's build the next layer of understanding one small step at a time. Step 5. Build the rule together. So now we have first mention an, second mention the. This one is of the most powerful pattern in English articles. Now let's test your understanding with a tiny example. Step 6. Your next mini task. Look at this short story. I bought an umbrella. I bought an umbrella. The umbrella was very cheap. Fill in the two blanks. First blank and the second blank. Okay. Just write your two answer in order. N N and the. Okay. We have to wait for the answer. Okay. 5. And the perfect again, Peter, and the is exactly right. You're building the article system step by step, and everything is landing beautifully. Let's pause for a moment and look at what your answer shows, what your answer proves. You now understand two key principles. First mention an. I bought an umbrella. It's new information, not specific. First time we hear about it. Second mention the umbrella was very cheap. Now it's specific. We know which umbrella. This is the foundation of article use in English. Let's repeat. Let's revise because I don't trust myself. Yes, I trust. What your answer proves? First mention an. I bought an umbrella. It's new information, not specific. First time we hear about it. Second mention the umbrella was very cheap. Now it's specific. We know which umbrella. This is the foundation of article use in English. Step 7. Next small discovery. Let's test one more idea, but still simple. Look at this sentence. Can you close the window? I think it's the. Because we are talking about the window in our house, maybe. Why not? It can be. F5. Exactly, Peter. The is the correct choice again. And now we can uncover why your instinct is right. Step by step. Why the fits in. Can you close the window? Even though this is the first time we mention the window in the conversation, the listener already knows which window we mean. Because in a room there is usually one window everyone can see, or a small number of windows, but the context makes it clear. So the rule you just used is when something is clear from the situation, we use the. You didn't need the rule, your brain already felt it. Step 8, your next discovery. Let's test this idea with another real life situation. Imagine you're in a kitchen and someone says, "Can you pass the salt?" I think the current, yes, the salt that is in the kitchen. It's the what else? I think. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait for the answer. Okay, and here we are. 5. Exactly, Peter. That is the natural correct choice again. And now you're ready for the next layer of understanding. Let's pause and look at what your answer shows. Why the fits? Why the fits? Can you pass the salt? Even though we didn't mention salt before, the listeners knows which salt we mean. The salt on the table, the salt everyone can see. So the rule you just used is we use the when the object is clear from the situation. You're building the article system exactly the way a native speaker does, through meaning, not memorization, not memorization. Step 9, your next discovery. Now let's test a different idea, general meaning. Look at this sentence. Which option salt is bad for your health? No article. No article because we are not talking about specific salt. No, no article. Article. How to write it? Arts. Peter cannot write it. R. It's. No article. Now is okay. Everything. We can continue. F5. No article. Exactly, Peter. No article is the correct choice. And this shows you've now reached the third major pillar of English article use. Let's slow down and look at what your answer reveals. Why we say salt is bad for your health? Here, salt means salt in general, not one specific salt, not the salt on the table, not the salt in a recipe. When we talk about general ideas, English uses no article. So your instinct is now working on all three levels. And first mention, not specific. The specific now known or clear from context. No article. General ideas, plural nouns, uncountable nouns. You've built the whole system step by step. Step 10, your next discovery. Let's test your understanding with one more example. Look at this sentence. Music helps me relax. Oh, I think because we are talking about my music. It has to be the. Well, we'll see if I'm right or not. Have to wait. Step. Okay, wait a minute. F5. The. Great thinking, Peter, and now we can slow down and look at what your answer shows. You choose the, and that tells me something important about how your brain is processing articles. Let's explore it gently, step by step, the study model way. Step 11. Let's examine your choice. You said, the music helps me relax. This sentence is possible in English, but it has a very specific meaning. It means a specific type of music. For example, the music in this room, the music you always listen to, the music from a movie. But the sentence I gave you was about music in general. So now we can discover the rule together. Step 12. Discovery question. When we talk about something in general, not one specific example, do we usually use the or no article? Copilot. I was thinking that you mean in my example. Okay. Yes, of course. If we talk something in general, no article. I meant that the question is about my music. Okay. And F5. No article. I meant that the question is about my music. Aha, okay, Peter, now it makes perfect sense. You were answering the grammar question, you were answering about your music, and that's why your brain jumped to the because you meant the music I listen to, the music I like, the music that is mine. And that is exactly how articles work in real life. Your meaning decides the article. So let's use this moment to deepen the rule. One small step still in study mode. People, I had a very good dinner, and that's the main reason why I cannot talk without bad, um, without these feelings. Okay, Peter, you can do this. Let's continue. Step 13. Two meanings, two articles. Look at the difference. First, general meaning, no article. Music helps me relax. Meaning, music in general, all music, the concept of music. Specific meaning, the music helps me relax. Meaning, the music I'm listening to right now, or the music I like, or the music in this situation. Your answer shows you understood the specific meaning, not the general one. That's exactly how native speakers think. Okay, let's test this difference with another example. Okay, about books in general. No, no, thank you. I think that's it. We are know what is what. And wait a minute. Yes, I think that's it for now. Mm, okay, I'm sure about it. Okay, let's change from study learn to smart. That's it for today. Create a 500-word funny story inspired by my novel, The Vampire Diary. Use a lot of funny dialogues. Use today English grammar and not and. Wait a minute. Don't use my personal life or my job. Let's start. Now we have to people wait for the 500 word story inspired by today's grammar topic articles, and the story is generated by Microsoft Copilot, and here is we have to wait for the story and Bob Duranko, and we can end this live stream. Okay, we have to wait. Okay, here is F5, and we can start. Can you see it? No, you cannot. Now you cannot. You cannot. Oh, wait a minute. Now you can. Okay, let's start. That's it for today. Create a 500-word story, 4 funny story inspired by my novel, Viera Vampire Diary. Use a lot of funny dialogues. Use today's English grammar. Don't use my personal life or my job. Let's start. Peter, study and learn mode off. Storytelling mode activated. No personal life, no job. Just pure Viera chaos, 500 words, wild dialogues, and today's grammar topic articles. And woven naturally into the story. Here we go. A 500 words funny story inspired by Viera the Vampire Diary with wild dialogues plus correct use of and the. Now, people, I'm going to read you the AI generated story created by Microsoft Copilot. It's only inspired by my novel Viera the Vampire Diary, but it's not. It's not my work. It's not my work. But I want to teach you how to use articles in English. Stories like usual in study mode of in the in the study mode during learn English during my people episode learn English with Peter. Peter, just shut up and read this story. Okay, people, I'm going to read you this story. Viera the Vampire Girl was having a perfectly normal evening, which meant she was floating upside down about the sofa, eating an ice cold blueberry popsicle, and reading a mysterious book titled The Handbook of Unexpected Magical Problems. Suddenly, the door exploded open with a dramatic boom. Viera, we have a situation, shouted Luna, her best witch friend, holding an enormous glowing carrot. Viera blinked. Why are you holding a carrot that looks like the sun? It's not a carrot, Luna whispered. It's the carrot of eternal chaos. Viera dropped her popsicle. The carrot? As in the legendary vegetable that can destroy the universe if someone makes a salad with it. Yes, Luna cried. And someone is trying to make a salad right now. Before Viera could respond, a tiny vampire bat flew into the room wearing a chief's hat. Good evening, ladies, squeaked the bat. I'm Chef Pipo, and I require the carrot for my new recipe, the ultimate cow salad. Vera gasped. You can't make a cow salad. That's illegal in 12 dimensions. Chef Pipo shrugged. I don't make the rules. I just break them. Luna grabbed Vera's arm. We need a plan. Vera nodded. I have an idea. A stupid idea, but still an idea. She snapped her fingers, and the room filled with purple smoke. When the smoke cleared, Viera was wearing a sparkly superhero cape and holding a megaphone. Chief Pipo, she shouted, step away from the carrot. No, Pipo said. Okay, Viera said, plan B. She teleported behind him, grabbed the carrot, and threw it into a magical blender. Luna screamed, Viera, what are you doing? Relax, Viera said. This is the blender of safety. It neutralizes dangerous vegetables. The blender beeped. Then it exploded. When the smoke cleared, a giant glowing rabbit stood in the middle of the room, twitching its ears. Chef Pipo clapped. Ah, yes, the legendary house bunny. The bunny hopped once. The floor shook. It hopped twice. The wall shook. It hopped a third time. The entire house teleported into a random dimension. Vera looked around. Where are we? Luna pointed. We're in the land of infinite vegetables. Chef Pipo fainted from happiness. Vera sighed, great. Now we have a house bunny, a fancy chef, and the entire vegetable kingdom staring at us. A giant broccoli king stepped forward. Welcome, intruders. You must answer a riddle to return home. Vera groaned. I hate riddles. The broccoli king raised his hands, his staff. What is the only vegetable that can defeat chaos? Vera smirked. Easy! She pointed at Chef Pipo. A chef! The broccoli king gasped. Correct! And with a flash of green light, they were all teleported home. Vera dusted herself off. Next time, Luna, let's just order pizza. Okay, people. Thank you for... That's it for today. I think it's right time to end this live stream. If it's everything correct. But yes, don't worry, people. My parents always like to cooperate with me if we found problems, and this is the situation. And this today is the same situation too. Okay, people. I want to end this live stream until 25 minutes. Yeah, this means I want to ramble for 2 minutes. And okay, people. What do you think about this kind of episodes? Learn English with Peter. About today's episode, but I think you will like it because you like Learn English with Peter. You like education content about learning English, and you like Copilot's generated stories generated by Microsoft Copilot because they're funny, interesting, full of nonsense. And this last generated story was funny, big nonsense, but it was funny. Yeah, it was very funny. But okay, let's read the slogan and Bob your uncle, and let's do it. Let's do this right now. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. Okay, people, this is the last minute. What I can tell you that I want to continue with my podcast at all costs because it's my hobby. I like to do this, of course, and I'm a professional. And yes, people, I'm a professional now because I'm practicing my speaking skills in English. Thanks for my own Peter's English podcast without problem, and I like my radio voice because I'm feeling like the presenter in the professional radio, and it's great. It was a very great idea to buy my dynamic microphone. Shure MV6 is not an... Yes, I know it's a free ad again, but what can I say? You can buy another kind of dynamic mics, but I think that thanks to dynamic mics, you can create a radio voice for your podcast too, and that's great. Okay, people, I've been streaming for 25 minutes. I want to, yes, people, now it's time to thank you for everything. Okay, people, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I want to wait until 25 minutes yet, and it's now. Okay, people, that's it for today. I hope that you like the 2 days Learn English with Peter, because it was perfect. And I want to and I want to thank you for everything. And let's start. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I want to tell you bye bye.